This is Jamey Boyum in Kilgore, and I am at a place that's pretty bodacious, quite literally, because that's the name of it. This is Bodacious Bar-B-Q, and we are right near I-20, just off of 42, where TxDOT will soon be doing a bunch of construction and widening the road. And I got a guy over here who I can talk to about this whole thing. He knows a thing or two about it. This is Billy Ray Suggs. Hello, Billy.
Hello, hello.
And I guess you own this joint.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. And I guess pretty early on when you found out about all this, you just decided to be a little proactive and shorten your building, right?
That's right, we did. We had the opportunity, they gave us an opportunity to take the building and get that end off of the TxDOT's right of way. So that's what we decided to do. We decided to remodel, take off 20 foot of the building, which was what was required, and just stay in the same place we've been in for the last 35 years. Okay. So it worked out really well for us. We were fortunate enough that it really didn't affect the dining room that much, losing the 20 foot. And the other end of the building, of course, is our banquet room where we can have, 150 people. And luckily, we didn't have to do anything on that end, so that didn't change any of our banquet facilities, and we were able to carry on with that. So very pleased with how everything turned out. Very fortunate that we were able to do that and stay here. We're going to enjoy it very much. The road, our stand on the road, of course, it needs to be done, and it's always been a dangerous road here with the traffic. People coming from Longview and White Oak area and Gilmer area, and they come down the road going to college. I went to college over here. When I was younger, we came down this road, or 259, or however we could get here. And so yeah, it's needed. Progress is always needed anyway, and it's going to make such an improvement in the traffic and the safety that we're really looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to the congestion it's going to cause for a while, but in the future it's going to be outstanding. So I think we'll have more customers. We'll be freer, easier to get in and out. Won't have all this congestion out here, and we're really looking forward to it. Very fortunate.
You're such a negative guy.
Oh,
I mean,
I know. I just you might as well look at the bright side, because it's going to happen one way or the other. So, and that's why we decided to be proactive. We have already, redone the building on the end, redone the inside. We've got just a little work to do on the outside. We're going to put a new porch in and update all of that. And then after that, we'll just be waiting on them to get started. And when they start, then we'll have to, of course, change our parking facilities, ingress and egress. And but they'll help us with that. They'll always work with you on that. They're not going to cut off the building that no one can get here, thank goodness. So,
well, I guess and obviously they have to pay for the property they took from you. Did that kind of help offset the costs?
Oh, of course, yeah. The state made a very generous offer, which enabled us to do what we did at little to no cost for us, actually. So. For us, it was a perfect scenario. You get to stay where we are, don't have to move, don't have to do anything, and all you're losing is just 20 feet of your building, which is a lot of building, but
well, it's still pretty good size.
It is.
Here, take a look back this way. There's still plenty of space, and if you don't want to eat close to anybody, you don't have to. I mean, there's a lot of room in here. And this wall back here, I guess, came in 20 feet farther. You redid it, so
Correct.
It's the same.
Correct, yes. It looks exactly like it did before we tore off that end of the building. So naturally now we have this area over here, going back to the banquet room back here and stuff, and didn't have to change any of that. So yeah, I was very pleased with how it came out. We had to take the air-conditioned ducts The air conditions were up in a second floor back over there, and all we did was came back and moved built the second floor on this end of the building, put the air conditioning units there, and turned all the piping around, and it was done.
Yeah, in fact, I guess you're still, it's still kind of in the works, not quite finished yet, right?
Yeah, not quite. We've got, like I say, we've still got the porch to do. Most everything else is basically done as far as the inside of the building. They're just finished up the back storage area where they put in the new walls. We got that redone, and getting our products and stuff in storage back there. So everything worked out really well. I was just really tickled to death. But like I say, we've got the front porch we're going to redo, and then some of the driveway we're going to have to redo. But that stuff a little bit further down the road won't take it very long, and will not cause us to close at all. So
yeah, that's good. Good news.
Be able
there.
to work on that stuff in the mornings and evenings, and be good.
All right. Well, can we take a look outside?
Sure.
You said that there's like a pad out here that you can see from where the building used to go.
Absolutely.
And
Go.
so yeah, this is 42 out here. Pretty busy.
Always.
And you were telling me that it looks like TxDOT is just doing this side of the road, not both sides, right?
Yeah, correct. I'm almost positive that they're all on this side because there's only 3 or 4 of us between here and 1252. And there are so many of these little places on the other side that I do not blame them for coming to this way. At least they're trying to save some money.
You know, that's because there is quite a few businesses that are pretty close to the road for the most part. There seems to be kind of a line where they're about, I don't know, 30, 40 feet off the roadway, it looks like.
So this is the old pad where we had everything.
Around here, so we can see behind you.
Yeah, the old pad. This is where actually we had our coolers and our air conditioning units on this end, which we were able to relocate easily. And so they're getting ready to put in the sign that we had back up on the end of the building.
I see.
And then as soon as TxDOT gets ready to move this away, we'll come in and we'll take all of this out because this will have to be done away with. This will all be green area probably by that time. And then we'll bring the parking lot, it's this way through here, and the ingress driveways will be here. And we'll be taking out some of the all of this. You can see this little stake there. That's where it's going to be. So with the little flag on it, it goes on up.
So I'm standing on right now I'm standing on the shoulder of the road.
You are.
I'm
You
too
are.
close. I need one of those yellow things. You know?
If you step back that way, you're going to be in the ditch.
So it's well. Thank you very much, Billy Ray, for speaking to me about this. So it's apparently business as usual. I guess you did have to shut down for a couple of days, right?
We did. When we rebuilt the inside, of course, you know, it's all wood in there, and we had to have that restained and everything. And of course, you couldn't be in there with the staining that was going on for sure.
Stain and barbecue.
Yeah. So we closed for 3 days, and during that time, of course, we used that to relocate a lot of our storage area and putting our products up. And so we put that closed time to good use. So did a lot of cleaning, a lot of relocating on that. So everything was good.
Yeah, good deal. Well, thanks again for talking to me about all this. And as you can see, they're still doing a bunch of work here, getting these lights up and the sign and everything. And business is open. Business as usual.
We're ready. So come on out and see it. Thanks. Appreciate it. We're looking forward to seeing all of our old customers from 35 years. All our new customers, love to have you. So come on out. We're going to have a good time here.
Like he says, even for the next 35.
Thanks
Thanks again, Billy. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll have more later on KLTV 7 News and KLTV.com.